Check one. Check. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to tonight's JV hockey action on Friday Night Ice, live from the rinks in Hauppauge. We got Smithtown Hauppauge tonight as the second place team in the JV division, taking on 11th place Hauppauge Hills. Smithtown looking to keep pace with SCHSHL Junior Varsity for that top seed in the postseason, whereas Hauppauge Hills will look to play spoiler tonight and hopefully snag a W. Smithtown Hauppauge winners of their last 5, whereas Hauppauge Hills has lost 4 of their last 5. Like I said, looking to play the upset card. Looking like we'll see Luke Pavone start in goal tonight for Smithtown, whereas Connor King gets the net for Hauppauge Hills. Couple players to watch in this one. We have Timmy Salito for Smithtown Hauppauge coming with a 3-game goal streak, 5-game overall point streak. Whereas for the Hauppauge Hills Hornets, it's Jesse Santangelo with a 5-game point streak of his own, leading the team with 9 assists and 13 total points. Last time these two teams met, you have to go back to December, where Smithtown defeated Hills 10-0. There's 5 different Bulls players with a multi-point game in that one. Specifically, we had Brendan Landrigan, top player in that one, was posting a stat line of 2 goals and 1 assist for 3 points total. Bulls coming off a 6-0 victory back in their last game against St. Anthony's Black, whereas the Hauppauge Hills last game, they lost 4-1 to Riverhead. Should be a good one tonight. Myself, Vinny Matula, and Dylan Flynn will be on the call for this one. Enjoy the rest of the warm-ups, folks.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the LI Sports Network for the second game of our triple header between Smithtown Hauppauge JV and Hauppauge Hills JV. Along with Vinny Matula, I am Dylan Flynn, here to take you along to the action. Off the opening faceoff, it's Smithtown winning and coming all the way back into their zone. Setting up for number 88, Brendan Landrigan. He takes in and chips into the corner of Hill's zone. Attempts to come up the sideboards for his man, number 91, Shane Reedy. Battles with the Hills. They send it in front for Timothy Solito. He puts on net. And goaltender number 36, Connor King, is forced to cover up for Hills early here in this contest.
King's going to be called upon like he was last time. So you got the replay here. Opens up Solito in front. Good stop by King.
Off the face-off, it's tied up, taken behind the net. Timothy Solito battling for the puck. He wins it up the sideboards and skates over the left face-off dot, sends behind the net for his man, Landrigan. He comes back up to the dot and circles to the middle of the ice looking for an option. He's got his man cutting over the right face-off dot, put on net and steered aside by King. Timothy Solito battles behind the net with Anthony Coro for the puck. It's chipped out and sent out for number 5, Marco Dagnese. Through center, here comes number 7, Alexander Nizza for Half Hollow Hills. He almost turns the puck over, but it's Kravitz on it. Attempts to get something, but it's blocked into the corner by Smithtown. Met there with a hard check. Was David Wetzel hitting his man, taking him down. Here comes Smithtown, just off sides, attempting to get a 2-on-2 over the Half Hollow Hills line.
It's an important save for Pavone before. He might not face as many shots as King does in this one, but he's got to stay sharp throughout and make sure Hills doesn't get any chances off the rush. Otherwise, this might be a lot closer than Smithtown might want it to be.
Face-off tied up, taken to center, it's sent in by McGrain. Chips all the way in. Almost comes out, it's McGrain keeping it in at the blue line. Sent to number 68, John D'Alessandro in the corner. He turns it over to Hills and they attempt to clear the zone. At the half boards, Brandon Coaster looking for a man, but it's chipped all the way back down behind the net. Luke Pavone sets up the net behind his net for his man. He's met there by Hills forecheckers. Cutting over the center line, here comes Smithtown on shot, set aside by King and cleared out by Hills. Joseph Castellano attempting to break out of the zone. He does, but turns it over to the Bulls, and here comes D'Alessandro back on the forecheck. Met from behind by Castellano, but he ends up taking out his own man. Shot on net, scores! Brandon Coaster nets the first goal of the night for Smithtown, and they're on the board 1-0.
Good play along the boards here. Coaster's able to pick this puck up after the Smithtown forward draws 2 defenders to him, walks in, makes no mistake on the shot, goes high glove on King. Smithtown's up 1-0, just over 2 minutes into this one.
Steven Richardson wins the faceoff back for Smithtown after the goal that they just scored to take a 1-0 lead. They attempt to start something back up at center ice. Number 7, Aiden Conlon, trying to set up his man, and here comes Richardson over the left faceoff dot, trying to get it around number 77, Jesse Santangelo. Nizza behind his net meets his man and forces him off the puck. Attempted to be cleared, it's kept in by Lakowitz. He chips deeper into the corner and is picked up by Smithtown. Castellano meets his man in the corner and sets up Nizza behind the net, who gets checked into the end boards. Aiden Conlon attempts to center. It's swung all the way back out to the blue line. Puck sent down for Steven Richardson at the left face-off dot. He turns it over, and here comes Hills on a break. Over the line, it's Santangelo turning the puck over to the Bulls, and they clear it and get to center. Skating backwards over the line. Bulls set up center. It's Conlon looking in the slot, shooting off the post. Aiden Conlon, good look in the slot, couldn't get it to go home. The medal saves King there. Hills clears the zone and chips in deep behind the Smithtown net. Number 23, Adam Lakowitz, taking the puck out from behind his net and chipping up through center, but it's collected there by the Hornets, number 19, Anthony Coro. He finds his man, Michael Maldari, in center ice, but he turns it over. And here comes Jackson Cantalupo circling behind the Half Hollow Hills net. He chips out for his defenseman. He looks for his partner, number 55. Alan Brandafino. Smithtown centers the puck but can't get a shot off. It's chipped all the way out, and Brandafino chips deeper into the Hill zone. Number 4, Nicholas Maldaria for Hills, carrying and passing to his brother Michael. He tries to get around Smithtown defender but can't. Drops the puck, and Coro attempts to get a slap shot off, but it's blocked. Castellano picks it up behind the goal line. Smithtown's able to collect from him and clear the zone out to center. Number 14, Patrick Malone, coming in 1-on-2, trying to get around his man around the left faceoff dot. He circles, looks for a man in the slot, and a shot is sent high by Jackson Cantalupo. Recollecting at the blue line, it's Wetzel looking for his man on the left faceoff dot, and it's sent wide. Circled all the way back around, picked up by Cantalupo again. He cuts through the slot, finds his man on the left faceoff dot. It's Malone. He sends back out for Wetzel. Him and Malone play catch. Malone then swings all the way back around to the corner for Cantalupo. He centers, he's got Malone, and it's shot up into the netting. Might have gotten a piece of king there.
First 5 minutes has been all Smithtown as far as possession. Before they had 3 guys down below the net, still able to get the puck and find an open man at the point. Hill's got to keep sticks active in their own zone and try and disrupt this cycle game Smithtown's had going.
Face off to the left of King. Tied up and won by Smithtown. Patrick Malone attempting to make something happen. He's met by 2 Hills defenders, and they take the puck away from him, attempting to clear it up the side boards. It's Castellano battling with Brandafino. Brandafino wins that, sends down to the goal line for his man. Circling around the net is Smithtown. They look back up to the point. Sent up for David Wetzel. He attempts to get a shot on net, and it's blocked aside. Puck comes out, and it's going to be whistled down for offsides, and we'll get a face-off.
Continues to be a lot of movement for Smithtown in Hauppauge Hills' zone. As far as the Hornets go, they had 1 or 2 chances earlier on in the contest. They got to keep it smart, keep it simple in the offensive zone. Shot or 2 doesn't hurt. Keep testing Pavone as much as they can.
Face-off taken into the Hills zone. They immediately clear it out, and it's Castellano stepping up through the zone into Smithtown. He chips around the net. And it's met there by 44, Henry Kravitz for the Hills, but they turn it over, and here comes Smithtown with speed up the wing. Cutting through the left face-off dot, sent behind the net. It's picked up there by number 88, Brandon Landrigan. He turns it over, and Castellano leads a 3-on-2 up for Hills. He's got men with him, and he sends to the near side boards. Check there, it's Brendan Landrigan picking up the loose puck and sending up for Shane Reedy. He drops for Landrigan. He puts a shot on net and steered aside by King. Timothy Solito picks up for Smithtown. He drops to the left faceoff dot for his partner. He puts a shot on net and once again steered aside by Connor King. Smithtown picks up, skates over the right faceoff dot, sent back out to the point. Shot, tipped, put on net. Score! Brendan Landrigan picks up the loose puck right in front of the net and is able to bury it for Smithtown. They take a 2-0 lead.
Smithtown's cycle game continues to stay strong, finds the open man at the point, traffic in front, always go to the net, you never know, good things happen, and Landrigan's able to get a stick on this one just as King makes the stop, and it's 2-0 Bulls here, about halfway through the period.
The official has just now joined the game, just about over halfway through this first period. And the faceoff is won again by Smithtown, all the way back into their zone. Collecting down there. It's McGram. He tries to send over for Solito, and he's met by the forecheck of Hills. Hills player falls down, allowing Solito to escape his zone. And here comes Shane Reedy over the left side. He centers, but it couldn't be put home. Solito again, looking for McGram, open on the right dot. He shoots centering, tipped on net, steered aside, but Timothy Solito buries the rebound. 3-0 Smithtown.
Same thing as before, crash in the net, good things happen, point to point. McGram's able to walk in a little bit here. You see he's got a man in front, tries getting it to him, but Salido actually gets his stick there first. King makes the initial stop, but good follow-up there by number 10, and it's 3-0 Bulls here.
Face-off tied up, won by Smithtown. They come ahead back into the Hill zone, looking to add more to this lead. Number 68, John De Alessandro, looking in the slot for his man, and it's gloved down by King. Off the shot by Pfister.
Second time we've seen Half Hollow Hills with a little bit of a shorter bench in the last few games they've played. It'll be a big part in them as this game goes along. They got to conserve their energy and try and get this one to the third period.
Off the face-off, kept in the zone by Smithtown. They center for their player, and they can't put anything on. Kravitz checked hard in the boards by Pfister, and he's knocked off the puck. Pfister attempting to get around two Hills defenders behind the net. He can't. It's Maldari on it for Hills. He'll get the puck away from Smithtown and attempt to start to clear up. Michael Maldari chipping it out to center, and Hills will change as here comes Smithtown. Lakowitz leaving for D'Alessandro. He leaves back for Lakowitz in the corner. Lakowitz back up for Coaster. Centering blocked out by the Hills. Coro meets Pfister on the left face-off dot, trying to get the puck out. Hills gets it on the stick of Nicholas Maldari, and he attempts to send Marco Dagnese on his way, but they couldn't connect cleanly. Behind the net, it's Dagnese setting up his point man, Castellano. Castellano chips to the corner, but there's no one there, and here comes Smithtown on the break, 3-on-1. Over the line, it's Pfister looking for his man. Shot!
Good save.
Shoulder down by King. Hills attempts to clear the zone. D'Alessandro keeps the puck in. Long near side board, Smithtown and Hills battle for it. Hills is able to escape, but once again could not connect with Dagnese. D'Alessandro picks up in his own zone, circles behind his net. Tries to set up a breakout. Tap pass wouldn't get connected cleanly, but it's once again picked up by the Bulls, brought into the Hills zone. Shot is blocked wide of the net. Gavin Barham gets taken down into the boards, trying to steer the puck out to his point man. David Wetzel sends back for him as he battles with a Hills defender, and the puck comes all the way out of the zone. Bulls collect in their own zone, attempt to start up center. Pass evades Conlon. He attempts to get it back into the Hill zone, but they can't connect clearly, and the Hornets chip out. Smithtown sending up. It's Richardson, left to right over to the face over the blue line. He comes in looking and waiting below the goal line, coming around the net, looking for any option in the slot. Saved by Connor King, and he'll get a whistle.
Two good saves in these last few minutes by Connor King. This time, it's Richardson going down low, sees his fellow forward line mate open up. Good save by King to get over just in time here. Just under 5 minutes to go in the opening frame.
Richardson wins the faceoff away from Castellano, back out to his point. Shot on net, once again saved by King. He'll get another whistle. 4:45 to go here in the first period. 3-0 Smithtown lead off a couple early goals. Once again, Richardson and Castellano face off tied up off the skate of the referee. Richardson able to push it back for Brandafino. He from the point sends it all the way back behind the Hills goal. Hills chips it out, and they attempt to send a man on his way. He can't collect the puck cleanly, and it's taken by Brandafino, and he sends all the way back into the Hills zone. Nizza battling for the puck. He can't corral it. Centering chance blocked down, and here comes Hills. It's Castellano with speed up the near side board wing. He puts on net. Luke Pavone makes a save and will get a whistle. Vin, is that the first save of the game for Pavone?
It's not the first, but there's not been many. And give credit to Smithtown's defense. They've been cutting off a lot of Hills' chances, especially coming up the rush. Speedsters like Castellano's not getting a lot of time to operate here. So credit to them for getting those chances off.
Off the face-off, it's Henry Kravitz hounding his man, trying to get the puck away, but Smithtown will escape. It's Barham setting up for Richardson. He drops for Barham once again, looking for an option. He's got a man far side, but Hills meets him there and doesn't allow a shot on net. Circling behind the net, it's Richardson looking for an option. Sends all the way back out for the point. Spinning, and we're going to get a tripping call here against Hills. Henry Kravitz going to go to the box for 2 minutes for Hills on a tripping penalty. Smithtown will go to the man advantage with 3:40 to go here in the first period, up 3-0.
Yeah, he's frustrated a little bit. I can't blame him. It's not a penalty you want to take there in that spot, especially being down by a decent amount of goals this early on. But listen, big kill here for the Hornets.
Face-off tied up and sent behind the Hills goal line as Smithtown starts this power play. In the corner, it's Cantalupo trying to get through 2 men, but he can't. And it's taken by Heft. He sends back out to the point. On the sideboards, it's McGram. Sending over for Sherwood. He finds his man. On the far sideboards, they play catch and sent back all the way over for McGram. McGram back up for Sherwood. Sherwood back for McGram. Right face-off dot. McGram waiting, looking, trying to get a centering chance through, but it was knocked down by Coro. He wouldn't allow it to go any further. Pass back out to the point is intercepted by Marco Dagnese, and he clears all the way down on net for Luke Pavone. Pavone looking for an option. Almost gave it away right in front of his own net. Smithtown can't get it out cleanly. It's kept in by the Hornets, and they attempt to get an offensive chance on this penalty kill. Clearing chance, sent back by Coro, but it's picked up once again by Cantalupo, and he comes back into the Hornets zone. Cantalupo around the net looking for an option, trying to set for Sherwood in the slot. He decides better and resets at the blue line. Sherwood over for McGram. McGram right in the middle of the ice, takes a shot right into the chest of King, and he'll hold on for a whistle.
This whole 2 minutes, the Bulls have been moving nonstop in the Hornets zone whenever they have the puck. Looked like Pavone was looking for a stretch pass there before. All he's got to do there is just dump it off to the defenseman. No need to press, no need to put any pressure on the Hornets, especially with a big lead here in the first period.
We'll take a second here as a Smithtown player attempts to get off the ice with the help of one of the linesmen. He does, and then we turn our attention to Shane Reedy and Michael Maldari ready to take this face-off to the right of Connor King. Tied up and attempted it to be taken forward by Maldari. Timothy Solito instead collects and sets up his point man, who sends all the way over for Guglielmo. He puts a shot on net into the legs of King, and he'll once again cover up for a face-off.
Only 2 shots for the Bulls on this power play have come in the last 10-15 seconds or so. A lot of puck movement early on, but I think now they're starting to see a little urgency in trying to get more shots on as we have these final 30 seconds of power play time here.
Off the face-off, it's Reedy winning it back. He's got Adam Lakowitz. Sent all the way back up for Reedy. He sends over for Guglielmo on the right face-off dot, trying to get a slap pass through, but it's blocked aside by Nicholas Maldari. Behind the net, trying to squeak through. He does. It's centering chance, but it's taken by the Hornets, and it'll be cleared and out of the zone. This will all but kill off the penalty for Smithtown, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Minute 40 to go here in the first period. Trying to come over through the blue line. It's Timothy Solito at the right face-off dot looking for a shot. Once again into the chest of Connor King. He'll make another save and get yet another whistle. .130 to go here. Hauppauge Hills just killing off a penalty, seeing if they can take a little momentum, start building up towards the second period so they can try to mount a comeback. It'll start with this face-off to the left of goaltender Connor King. Smithtown wins and sends all the way back. It's Guglielmo keeping it in right on the line, pressured by Nicholas Maldari, and sent all the way down into behind the goal line. All the way back up, it's Lakowitz. He's pressured by Kravitz and forced to escape the zone. Guglielmo sends over but can't connect cleanly. Nonetheless, gets into the Hill zone. It's sent all the way down by Jesse Santangelo for an icing, and the faceoff will come back.
Just about 65 seconds to go here in that opening period. Important kill there for Hills, like Dylan said earlier, looking to build off some momentum here. Take it with them into the second period.
Off the face-off, it's won back too cleanly by Smithtown, and it'll go all the way back down. It's now a foot race for the puck. Smithtown collects unpressured behind their own net. They look for a way to break out. Pass couldn't collect cleanly. It's Castellano on the far side boards, sending it deeper into the zone, but Smithtown picks it up and waits behind their own net. 45 seconds to go here in the first period. John D'Alessandro sending up for his man. He's got Brandon Coaster breaking in, 2-on-1. Fister breaking to the net. They try to connect, but the pass evades him. Keeping in is McGraham. He finds Coaster, centering chance once again, couldn't connect. D'Alessandro sends behind his behind the Hills net, where it's collected by Nizza. He finds Santangelo, but Santangelo can't corral it, and a battle for the puck takes place behind the net. Big check for Smithtown. 10 seconds to go here in the period. Let's see if Smithtown can get one last chance on goal. Puck in the corner, sent behind the net, and that will do it for the first period. Smithtown takes a 3-0 lead into the break.
A lot of zone time, a lot of pressure for Smithtown early on in that first period, results in 3 goals for them. Hills hasn't been able to close them off as quickly as Smithtown's been able to close Hills off in their own zone. A couple of times there you see the wingers on Smithtown waiting along the boards for that pass, and their wish comes true. As far as Hills goes, get more shots on Pavone. He had almost a misplay before. No shot's a bad shot, especially down 3-0. Got to start somewhere.
Back to start the second period of action. Smithtown holds a 3-0 lead. It's Castellano and Richardson off the faceoff. It's tied up to the far side boards. Taken by Hills back into their own zone, and Nizza will attempt to set up a breakout. Pass up to the blue line. Pressured there by Aiden Conlon, and he chips in for Smithtown, not allowing the Hornets to break out of the zone so easily. Conlon after the puck, attempting to get it in front. Met there by 2 Hills defenders and can't get any further. Nizza misses his man. And Smithtown keeps in once again. Off the right face-off shot is blocked aside. Never got to King. Hills this time does get out. And it's Dagnese coming in, pressured on the break. Almost had a breakaway chance. Good back check there by Raymond Sherwood to prevent him from getting anything on net on Luke Pavone. Christopher Guglielmo sends in and chases after the puck behind his own goal, behind the Hills goal line. Gavin Barham collects, circles back behind the net. He met pressured there by Nicholas Castellano. Joseph Castellano. And Dagnese once again comes in, one-on-one up the wing. Met there again by a back check of Smithtown. They take the puck away from him and start their road back towards the Hills zone. Up through center ice, it's Richardson with Conlon with him, trying to get through Hills defenders. Puts a shot on net, steered high by Connor King. Richardson got a shot on net, forced King to have to make a save there. Connor King was up to the task one more time. Alexander Nizza carrying in.
Oy, babe.
Big collision there, right above the right faceoff dot, and we're going to get a penalty.
Yeah, it's going to be a cross check down low on Smithtown. I believe it's Sherwood that's going to go here. Nope, my mistake. A little bit of physicality starting to pick up in Hills zone especially, and we had a little dust up here along the boards in Smithtown zone, but Hills on the power play here.
Steven Richardson, 2 minutes for cross-checking. He goes to the box, and Hills gets on the power play, attempting to start this road back. Down 3 in the second period, 13-12 to go. Battle for the puck. Hills comes away with it at the blue line. It's Nicholas Maldari, but he's checked there by 2 Smithtown defenders, and the puck makes it out to center. Coro sets up for Nizza. He sets up back for Coro, and they try to find Kravitz streaking up the far near side boards, but the puck evades him, and it's taken into to Smithtown zone by Smithtown. They attempt to clear it out. Turned over to Castellano. He gets a shot on net and scores! Power play goal, Joseph Castellano, and it's 3-1.
This is a really good close-off here by, I believe, Kravitz. Yeah, even though he gets beat to the puck, he's able to take his man with him. Castellano's able to collect the puck. Quick shot on Pavone, beats him glove side. And Hills is within 2 here. Successful on their first power play of the game.
12:46 to go. Big power play goal for the Hornets. Just what they needed. Let's see if they can build off this momentum and get something going. However, it's Smithtown trying to get that goal back right into the zone, and a push on net was kicked aside by Connor King. Puck sent back out to Sherwood. He finds McGraham at the far other side point. He sends back for Sherwood, who sends back down for Malone on the left side dot. Sherwood puts on net, and it's tipped high off the glass. In front, Connor King gets knocked down, but didn't have to face a shot as the puck's tied up in the corner. 2 players fall down to the ice, and it's taken into the middle by Jackson Cantalupo. He circles and looks for a way towards the net. Cantalupo circles behind the net, finds Malone. Malone looks, waits just outside the left face-off dot, and he finds Sherwood at the point. Sherwood skating, waiting, puts a shot on net, and it's blocked down by King. Jabs at it, it's right on the goal line. And we're gonna get, the net is off.
Yeah, net's off here. That's not going to be a goal. Good play by Castellano to get back. Not going to be able to see the full part of this replay, but Eric Hef's one tough customer to move in front of the net for Smithtown, and Coiro on the Hornets did a solid job there, keeping him away and letting King see that last shot. So still within 2 here for the Hornets.
Put a star next to that play just in case we have to come revisit it later, Vin.
Absolutely.
Michael Maldari attempts to carry in and get another offensive chance for the Hornets, but it's taken away by Smithtown. They break out to center. It's McGraham sending up for Landrigan. Landrigan attempts to find McGraham again, but it's pushed around the net. Put in front, Landrigan backhands just wide of the net. Raymond Sherwood sending back around, trying to find Landrigan. They can't connect. Taken by Hills, sent back deeper into their zone. They try to recollect and set up a breakout. Coro was looking for Santangelo, but they can't connect, and Smithtown's able to keep the pressure on. Landrigan behind his net looking for an option. Sends all the way back out for Sherwood. Sherwood looks. He's got McGraham on the far side. McGraham pass across, kicked aside by Connor King, and it's sent wide of the net. Smithtown collects once again. Back at the point, it's Raymond Sherwood. He sends back down for Landrigan. Landrigan attempts to set up his man, but the Hornets are able to intercept it and circle away from pressure. Hornets in their own zone, attempt to clear. Puck is tipped down by Reedy. Reedy collects, circles all the way around center ice, comes in with speed over the right faceoff dot. He tries to cut into the slot, looks to get a shot off, can't, has a man Landrigan, he shoots it wide of the net. Might have gotten a piece of King there. McGraham keeps it in just in front of his bench. He skates down past the right faceoff dot behind the goal line, trying to evade pressure, put it in front, and Connor King covers up for a whistle.
Smithtown a little discombobulated in their own zone at first there, but they're able to regain the puck and get back to their bread and butter, which is that cycle. It's how they like to tire their opponents out, tire other teams out. And a couple chances there. They're sending a lot of bodies to the front of the net, too. Hills have done a good job here so far, letting King see those shots.
D'Alessandro ties up on the faceoff and takes it to the far side boards against Castellano. Centering chance for Smithtown, steered aside by the Hornets and sent all the way back out. It's Lakowitz collecting for Smithtown. He sends over for Guglielmo, and they play catch right outside their blue line. Lakowitz loses it off his stick, and it's Joseph Castellano, the goal scorer for the Hornets, attempting to get something going back the other way, but can't. It's Coster cutting through the slot, just back out to the point, looking for an option. Pass tipped by Hornets. The Hornets, Jesse Santangelo, he breaks it up, and Smithtown recollects once again. Pass back out to the point, kept in. It's Guglielmo trying to corral it. He can't. Chips deeper into the corner. It's Pfister, met there by two checks. Santangelo battles Coster in the corner. Pfister again, circling away from Santangelo, looking for an option. He's got Coster. Coster sends out for Lakowitz. Lakowitz slap shot, knocked down by King. Alexander Nizza carries up to the near side center line and chips in for no icing. Hills will make a change, but here comes Smithtown once again, sending up through center. It's Doug Neasy collecting the puck in his own zone, sending over for Nizza. Nizza looking for a way out, and he'll chip up to center. He's got a man with speed. It's Michael Maldari cutting left to right to left and shoots wide of the net. Got hit as he shot it, but was still able to get it away with some force. Adam Lakowitz over the blue line, carrying to the left faceoff dot. Met there by Jesse Santangelo. Santangelo gets hit hard. Knocked down and off the puck, but the puck comes out of the Hills zone, and Guglielmo will be forced to recollect in his own zone and start the trek back up ice. Nicholas Maldari met there by a check, chips into the zone. Puck set up by Luke Pavone for Christopher Guglielmo. He'll send up for his man at center. Just misses the stick of Pfister, but the Bulls come in onside. In the slot, shot is blocked down by Hills. Guglielmo slaps it around. Taken there by Coster, and he centers but couldn't find anybody. On the right faceoff dot, it's Pfister circling around, walking the goal line, centering chance, backhanded wide. John D'Alessandro couldn't put it on net on his backhand, just missing wide. Christopher Guglielmo looking for a shot. Puck pinballs off Hill's skates. It's finally taken by a defender. Tried to clear out, but Coster intercepts, puts a shot on net, and it's blocked down by Connor King. Puck gets past Christopher Guglielmo, and it'll come all the way out, allowing Hills to make a change and get a couple fresh legs on the ice.
A lot of tired Hornets still out there. It looks like that short bench is starting to play a little factor here as we get to the halfway point of this contest.
Aiden Conlon coming through center. Let's see if the Bulls can take advantage with a little speed here and beat these tired legs that Hills has on the ice. Conlon walking the blue line, dropping for Brandafino. He sends into the corner, and it's rejected and sent all the way back out to center by Hills. Michael Maldari carries it and gets hit hard by Aiden Conlon. This is going to result in a penalty here against Smithtown, and the whistle will blow.
Physicality's definitely picked up here in these last couple of minutes. It's on both sides, really, but a little too much there by Conlon. It's going to send him to the box, and another power play opportunity for the Hornets here. This is yet another big one as time continues to dwindle down in this contest.
It's going to be Aiden Conlon, 2 minutes to the box for roughing. 6:49 here to go in the second period. Let's see if Hills can take advantage again of a power play and get within one goal. Their first goal coming early in their first power play, but this one's going to start from their own zone as Smithtown clears all the way down. Minute 45 to go here on the power play. Hornets collect behind their own net. It's puck evading Kravitz and picked up by Smithtown. Brandafino attempts to chip back in. Looks like the players heard a whistle, something from outside of the rink, and they thought it was a stoppage in play, but the referee said play on. Attempting to carry the puck in, Stephen Richardson gets tripped up and loses the puck, but luckily it finds a Smithtown player. Bulls keep the pressure on. Minute 15 to go here on the power play. They're trying to kill this off in the Hills zone.
Hornets need the puck here big time.
Wetzel walks the line, shoots wide of the net. It's picked up by the Hornets. They attempt to clear their zone on the power play. Alexander Nizza circles behind his net looking to evade pressure. He chips up for Kravitz, but it evades his stick. Nicholas Maldari chases after David Wetzel. Wetzel controls the puck in Smithtown zone. Up the near side board, that's Alan Brandafino sending all the way down, clearing this puck. 37 seconds to go on the power play. Hills really hasn't had any sustained offensive pressure here. Here comes Smithtown, backhanding high and wide of the net. Once again, Steven Richardson circling with the puck. He chips it deeper, killing off more of this power play. Just over 20 seconds to go. Sent back out for Brandafino. He plays catch there with Bareham, and they kill off more of this penalty. Joseph Castellano collects, walks in front of his own net, looking for a way out or an option. He has Nicholas Maldari at center. Maldari carries in over the blue line. As his power play comes to an end, he pushes just wide of the net. And Kravitz trying to get on it for the Hornets. Alan Brandafino carries in over the blue line, looking for a man in front. Shoots! Knocked down by Connor King, and he'll get a whistle.
Pretty much a complete 180 for the Hornets on that last power play compared to their first one. Definitely not a lot of time with the puck or even offensive zone time, really. Smithtown was able to control those 2 minutes and kill it off as if it was nothing. So under 5 to go here in the second.
Smithtown wins a face-off back. It's McGraham looking for Sherwood. They don't connect cleanly, but there's no Hornets there to get the puck away. Patrick Cologne sends back out for McGraham. He finds a man on the right. Face-off dot, centering chance. Couldn't connect cleanly with Sherwood. It's Heft taking it behind the Hills net. Looking for an option, and he attempts to sweep it deeper, but the Hornets will clear it out. Here they come, 2-on-1, attempting to catch up to the puck. Sherwood is able to prevent anything from occurring in the Smithtown
man
zone.
Rush here.
Heft looking, shooting, scoring! Eric Heft on the odd man rush gets the goal back for Smithtown, and it's 4-1.
So it starts with the Hornets not being able to collect the puck in that little foot race there. Heft gets the puck. Instead of making a pass, he decides, you know what, I'm going to shoot this one. High slot, goes glove side on King. Bulls are back in front by 3 with just under 4 minutes to go here in this middle frame.
On the face-off, it's Heft winning it to his side. Taken up by Cantalupo. He cuts in through the slot. Between his legs, I don't think it got to King. Second shot put on net and saved by King.
Smithtown starting to get a little fancy offensively, and why wouldn't they? They're getting a lot of space. Quick little move around the stick. There's one more. Tries to cap it off there, but King stands still. Is able to collect this one on the rebound from Heft. Let me get another face-off.
Joseph Castellano wins the face-off, but it can't be cleared out by the Hornets. It's McGraham keeping it in and sending deeper into the corner for the Bulls. Pass back out from McGraham. He looks for Sherwood. Walked along the line, kept in. They send down for Timothy Solito, but he can't catch it cleanly. Solito recollects the loose puck. He sends back out for Raymond Sherwood. Sherwood looking for McGraham. He has him. McGraham walks in, slap shot. Steered down by King. Rebound in front, and it's put home by Timothy Solito.
If at first you don't succeed, try, and try again. That's what the Bulls do here. One save. There's a second. Puck squirts out to Solito, who's sitting there waiting in the crease for this one to come to him. And the Bulls are up 4 now as we approach 3 minutes to go in the second period.
Second goal of the game for Timothy Solito increases this Bulls lead to 4. Biggest lead of the game for them. They come in one more time, and Connor King is forced to make a shoulder save. Puck behind the net taken by Joseph Castellino. He finds Nicholas Maldari, but he loses the puck off his stick, and it's the Bulls collecting its center and circling for something more. Reedy from Landrigan takes the puck in. He sends back for Landrigan, who shoots it high over the head of Connor King off the glass. Reedy again trying to get through the Hornets. They'll chip it out of play, and we'll get a whistle.
Shots currently 13-3 favoring Smithtown in this one. Hornets have been letting them walk in, especially in getting good quality chances from the slot, whereas on the other side of things, Smithtown's been very quick to close off that rush attempts by the Hornets.
Pfister sets up Coster, who shoots and it's blocked aside. Into the corner. Pfister battling with Nizza. Puck squirts out. It's Santangelo with Pfister battling for it. Pfister comes out with it this time. Checked there by Castellano. He gets it onto the stick of Nicholas Maldari, and he'll clear the zone. Smithtown forced to touch up and retreat. Sent up for Coster. He walks in looking for a sauce pass. Can't connect with Pfister, who's cutting to the net. Pfister loses the puck. Nicholas Maldari picks it up. Clearing attempt turned over to Smithtown. Centering chance. Put on net and saved by Connor King. 1:55 to go here in the second period. Smithtown holds a 5-1 lead over the Half Hollow Hills Hornets. We'll get a face-off to the left of Connor King. It's Sean D'Alessandro against Joseph Castellano. Bulls win the face-off back. Christopher Guglielmo sends a slap shot on net, and it's once again covered up by King. Vin, King's been standing tall this game, and if it weren't for him, you could say this game could get a little more, or the Smithtown lead could increase.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Same thing could be said about their last game, too.
Chance in front, blocked aside, sent wide of the net. Puck sent out for Guglielmo. He attempts to put a shot on net, and it's blocked away. D'Alessandro looking back for Guglielmo. He says no and gives it back to D'Alessandro on the left faceoff dot. He back skates and finds a man in the corner, but they can't collect cleanly. Clearing attempt intercepted by Guglielmo. He sends wide of the net looking for a bank pass, but there was no one there on the far side of the net. Nizza sending around for Santangelo. Puck is met there by Guglielmo before it could get out. He collects, tries to get away from his man, and gets to the center of the ice, but loses the puck off his stick. Coster behind his net, behind the Hills net. Looking for Pfister. Pfister met there by 3 Hills defenders, and he's knocked off the puck, and it's taken away. They attempt to spring Nicholas Maldari, and he's taken down by Lakowitz. Slap shot from Pfister, blocked down by Santangelo before it could get to King. He attempts to clear and can't get it out. Smithtown keeps it in. Here they come again. Looking to keep the pressure up. It's Lakowitz behind the goal line, getting around a man, circling and looking for an option. He sends it out to the point. It's Pfister sending over for Guglielmo. He walks in around a man, puts it on net, and it's no, yes. Tipped home the second time. Hit the post the first and put home on the rebound.
Had me fooled, too. I thought the first shot was in for sure as well. Quick little move around his opponent there, is Guglielmo. Looks like it's a save off the inner post. And you got 2 forwards for Smithtown crashing in front, and the lead is 5 as we're just under 30 seconds to go.
Goal credited to Brandon Coster there as he put it home right in front of Connor King. Here comes Steven Richardson with the drop pass, shot on net, glove down by King and steered aside. Coro attempts to clear, but once again intercepted by Smithtown. They keep it in and put the pressure on. Shot sent high and wide off the glass. And that will end the second period. Smithtown holding a 6-1 lead as we go to the final 15 minutes of play.
Yeah, just expanding on your point earlier before, Dylan, you're definitely right about King in this one. Would definitely be a different story if he weren't in net. He's faced a lot of shots in close from the slot, too. Hill's not playing a lot of defense body-wise. They're doing a lot of stick reaching, a lot of stick checking. But they got to keep Smithtown from getting these chances up in close in the slot. As far as Hills goes, power play goal before was a success, but you got to build off that here in the third. You got 15 minutes to change the narrative in this one.
Back for the final 15 minutes of action. Along with Vinny Matula, I'm Dylan Flynn. You're watching here on the LI Sports Network, Half Hollow Hills and the Smithtown Bulls. We thank you for joining us tonight on this Friday from the rinks in Hauppauge. Face-off taken back into the zone by Smithtown. They hold a 6-1 lead, and they look to add and hold on to take the win in this game. Alan Brandafino carries and looks to get the puck out of his zone and does. Sent up for Stephen Richardson. He tries to cut through 4 Hornets, but they wouldn't allow him to go any further. However, the puck is collected by Smithtown. Shot put on net by Gavin Barham and knocked down by Connor King for a whistle. Puck pushed wide of the net from the point by Smithtown. Pestering Connor King with shots all game long. King has done his best to stand tall and keep the Hornets in this game. Here they come with a chance. Joseph Castellano attempting to be sent on his way, but he's hit hard there in the slot by the Bulls. Smithtown springing Barham. He looks and walks over the right dot. Behind the net looking for an option, sends out for the point. It's Cantalupo. Cantalupo evades a tripping Nizza, sends it in front, and it's blocker down off the shot of Stephen Richardson. Jammed away in front, the Bulls couldn't put it home. It finds a stick of Michael Maldari, and he chips off the boards all the way down. On net, Luke Pavone will be forced to play this puck, no icing. Alan Brandafino looks behind his own net, waits, has Cantalupo at the blue line. He's able to avoid Joseph Castellano and get out. Cantalupo carries in, kept in by Heft. Heft skating towards the far side boards, tries to cut over the left face-off dot, trips up Cantalupo and a Hornet in the process, and here come Hills the other way, 3-on-2. Castellano with Nizza and Dugneasy with him, puts a shot on net, and it's blockered aside by Pavone. Off the wrap, here comes Eric Heft cutting over the right dot, looking for a centering chance. There's no one there. Skates around Coro, still holding onto the puck. He cuts back over the right face-off dot, back out to the point. Raymond Sherwood pushes it on net, and it's covered by Connor King. Face-off tied up and sent back out to the blue line. Smithtown's able to keep it in right on the blue line. Cantalupo walking up, shooting and sending wide of the net. Patrick Malone collects and sends back to the point. It's Sherwood. Sherwood trying to get it past Michael Maldari. He pushes him down and is able to send it to the right dot. It's Heft looking for an option. He waits patiently. Heft sends out to the blue line. There's no one there, and McGram has to come out and collect. Bulls touch up as McGram looks for an option. Skates back into his own zone, evading the pressure of Nicholas Maldari. He finds his man Eric Heft at the center line. He comes in 2-on-2 with Patrick Malone. Heft left to right, drop pass for Cantalupo. Cantalupo getting around his man. Down below the goal line looking for an option. It was cut off by the Hornets. Jesse Santangelo battles him there for the puck and forces a turnover, and they send the Hornets on their way out of the zone. Aiden Coro looking for Nicholas Maldari, but they couldn't connect. McGram from his own zone finds Heft. Heft up over the center line trying to connect with Patrick Malone, and is just out of his reach. Sent over in front of the Hornets bench. It's Raymond Sherwood skating up through center. No one attempting to meet him there. He cuts through the slot trying to get through the Hornets defense. Campa picks it up behind his own behind the Hills net. Sherwood skates all the way back out to the blue line, drops from McGram. McGram thinks about going left, instead goes right, looking for an option. Finds Heft on the near side boards. Heft tries to send it out, but he can't. It's cut off by Nicholas Maldari, and he springs his own with Kravitz in tow. Shane Reedy, good back check. And he forces a chip in from center. Raymond Sherwood chips in and chases after the puck into the corner. He pushes and collects on the far side dot. Walks up to the blue line, trying to connect with Reedy. The puck evades him off the boards, and here comes Kravitz out of the zone. Kravitz gets hit and knocked off the puck by McGrahm. Still gets it into the corner, but it's met there by the Bulls, and they chip out. McGrahm circling and sending behind his own net. He's got Reedy on the far side. Shane Reedy bounces back from McGrahm. McGrahm sends Tim Solito up through center over the blue line looking for an option. Drops to Lakowitz. Sherwood. He puts on net and Connor King makes another save. Timothy Solito sends back out for Sherwood. Sherwood waits patiently on the blue line. He tries to loft the pass over for Guglielmo. It hits a Hornet, but still finds its way over to his stick. Swung all the way around. Timothy Solito trying to evade Joseph Castellano. He runs into Jesse Santangelo, and he's muscled off the puck. Michael Maldari attempting to spring Dugnese on his way, but they couldn't connect cleanly. It's Dugnese in after Guglielmo after the puck. Guglielmo collects and swings, but can't connect cleanly. Dugnese tries to put it in front, but there was no one there for the Hornets. Bulls try to get out, and they do. It's Reedy over the left faceoff dot, looking for an option in front. Nothing there. Circles around the net, looking to get back out to the point. Can't connect cleanly with Lakowitz, and the puck escapes the zone. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the third period. Landrigan hit hard by Coro. That's going to draw a penalty. We'll get a whistle here, and there's a couple extracurriculars afterwards. Coach is coming out to check on Brandon Landrigan. He gets up and starts skating off. He took a hard hit there from Anthony Coro, and he'll get sent to the box for a penalty. It's going to be a 2-10 for Anthony Coro. Nicholas Maldari will serve the 2 minutes. And we'll get a power play face-off in the Hill zone. Joseph Castellano wins it back, but it's chased after there by John D'Alessandro, and he collects and starts the power play for the Bulls. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the third period. Bulls set up for Christopher Guglielmo at the blue line. Pass sent in front, couldn't connect cleanly there with Brandon Coaster. He attempted to put it on net but sent it wide, and the Hornets send it all the way out of the zone for a clear. Minute and a half to go here on the power play. The Bulls start from their own zone, attempt to get something going back in the Hornets. Tie up along the near side boards. It's Joseph Castellano taking the puck away from Christopher Guglielmo, but can't proceed any further than the blue line before he's met there by Smithtown, and they take the puck out and get into the Hornets zone. Drop pass for Lakowitz. He sends over for Guglielmo. He walks in looking for the pass again for Coaster, and once again it's sent wide. The Hornets will again clear out to center and kill more time off this power play. Minute to go. Along the far side boards, it's Coaster looking for Guglielmo this time. He puts on net, and it's blocked down by King. Attempted to be cleared by Dugnese. Lakowitz kicks it back into the zone, not allowing the Hornets to get out that easily. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Guglielmo again on net, kicked aside by King, and the rebound couldn't be put home by the Bulls. Coaster in the corner from Lakowitz. At the left faceoff dot, he looks back for Lakowitz. Lakowitz skating in, shooting along the ice. Rebound there in front, couldn't be put home. King made 2 saves. Puck sent all the way back out to center. It's Lakowitz skating over the blue line, dropping for D'Alessandro. He skates and spins, finds Pfister on the far side faceoff dot. He sends back out for Guglielmo. He slap shots and is blocked aside by King. Traffic in front for Smithtown. Connor King saw through and was able to make the save there. Alexander Nizza finds his man behind the net, Jesse Santangelo. He sends up for Marco Dagnese, and he tries to get into the Smithtown zone, but was denied access. Power play over for Smithtown. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the third period. They come back in. Coaster kick saved by King. Steven Richardson collects and goes behind the net. Tries to get the puck up on his stick, but couldn't get it raised. He tries to find Alan Brandafino at the point, but the puck passes him and goes all the way back down into the Smithtown zone for an inadvertent clear. Puck swung all the way around. Pass looking for Brandafino, knocked down by Nicholas Maldari, and he puts pressure. Aiden Conlon looking for Steven Richardson breaking up. He couldn't get the pass to connect with him. Nicholas Maldari at center looking to send a man on his way. He couldn't. He was met there by Alan Brandafino. Brandafino chips deeper into the zone, and it's Jesse Santangelo picking up behind the Hornets net. He chips all the way back out. It's picked up by David Wetzel at center. Wetzel skating over the blue line, looking to get a shot off. It's blocked up into the netting. We'll get a whistle. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third period.
First whistle since the initial 2-minute minor there before. King made about 3 or 4 quality stops on that last power play for the Bulls, keeping this within 5.
Face off one back for Smithtown. It's Brandafino pushing it into the corner. There's a scrum there met by Smithtown and Half Hollow Hills. They battle for it, and it's sent back out to the point once again for Brandafino. Centering chance, couldn't connect with Richardson. It's Wetzel picking it up and looking for an option. He swings around. He's got Conlon. He lets it go by, and it's picked up by Bareham. The Hornets collect the loose puck and chip out to center. Wetzel's forced to go back and collect in his own zone. Wetzel skating up through center. Looking at the line, it's Aiden Conlon walking, looking for a shot, sending it wide. Maybe a pass for Steven Richardson. They couldn't connect. The Hornets doing it. Joseph Castellano sending out to center. Aiden Conlon once again walking, dropping, looking, shooting, and knocked down by Smithtown. Conlon back skating, looking for the tip in front, but it was tipped wide. Gavin Bareham looking to get on the board here. Couldn't put the tip home. Alan Brandafino met there by Nicholas Maldari, and he's forced to give up the puck. It's Joseph Castellino springing a 2-on-2 for the Hornets. Nicholas Maldari pushes in on Pavone. He tries to send it wide of the net, but it's Castellano getting on the puck, making Pavone scramble. Bareham back skating, turning through center. He's somehow able to chip the puck into the zone and chase after it behind the net. He's got Brandafino in the slot, but it was blocked down by his own player, Richardson, inadvertently. Richardson trying to get more offensive pressure going, but he loses the puck to Alexander Nizza. He skates up and tries to get through his man over the blue line. Alexander Nizza denied entry, taken by Steven Richardson, sends up Gavin Bareham. He shoots and scores! Gavin Bareham gets in on the action, and he makes it a 7-1 game for Smithtown.
This rush by Smithtown starts with a good defensive play, good body check by Smithtown. Bareham's able to get this puck, wire it over the glove of King. And the lead is now 6 for the Bulls. Just about 4 minutes to go here in the final frame.
We're going to get a timeout for the Hornets here. Folks, stick with us after this game. We'll have the third game of our triple header coming up. Middle Country Cougars versus the Connecticut Sayville T-Birds to cap off the night for us. And then tomorrow, join us again here at the rinks as we have a good one for you. It's going to be Sachem versus Pat Med in a battle for the last spot in the JV playoffs. Freshman playoffs. That'll sure be a great game to watch, not one you're going to miss. We're going to have Mike Calandra back on the call here at the rinks. Exciting one for sure. Must-watch action and a heated playoff race in the freshman division.
Between that, you also have Ward Melville and Half Hollow Hills freshman teams going up. That'll be a big one as far as seeding goes as well. That's coming up at 8 o'clock on the south side as well. Definitely something to watch for tomorrow. Big game of big freshman games coming up.
We'll get a face-off at center here. 4 minutes to go in the game. It'll be Patrick Malone and Joseph Castellano. They tie up. Castellano attempts to push back, but it's Jack Cantalupo walking into the Half Hollow Hills zone. Backhand on net, and it's kicked aside by Connor King as he stretched the pad. Jesse Santangelo collects the loose puck and chips out of the Hills zone, taken all the way down by Raymond Sherwood. He stays behind his net and looks for a breakout option. Dognesi intercepts him and forces Cantalupo to skate back. Sent in front and sent wide by Michael Maldari. Passing attempt in front, sticked high by Luke Pavone. He allowed nothing to get put on net, and he finds Eric Heft skating up the wing with speed. Heft behind his net, looking for an option, patiently waiting. Drops at the point for Sherwood. He passes down for Malone. Swings deeper for Cantalupo. He centers, and there's no one there, but finds McGram on the blue line. McGram sends over for Sherwood. He throws one on net, kicked aside again by King. Cantalupo seemed to attempt to put one between his legs and get a shot on net, but he was met there by the check of the Hornets. Joseph Castellano once again walking in over the left faceoff dot, gets around McGram. Oh, and he's hit hard by Raymond Sherwood. And we're going to get another penalty here.
Castellano is able to use the wheels there, create some separation. Looks like he's all right as he's talking with his other Rebels teammates as well out there. Hornets are going to get a late power play here, down 6.
Raymond Sherwood going to go to the box for 2 minutes for roughing. We'll get a face-off here in the Smithtown zone. It's Castellano and Shane Reedy. They tie up on the face-off, and it's sent into the far side corner. Alexander Nizza chips deeper into the corner. He finds Castellano. He centers in front, and it was broken up by Smithtown, looking for Kravitz. Bulls attempt to clear the zone. Jesse Santangelo tries to keep it in and does, but Smithtown has control, and they'll look to clear. Minute and a half to go here on the power play. The Bulls control. Shane Reedy just waiting at his face-off dot. He sends over for Lakowitz, and Lakowitz sends Timothy Solito on his way. Solito in over the blue line, tries to get around Nizza, and chips around him, but can't get on the puck again. Nizza skating and looking to set up this power play for the Hornets, looking to get anything going here in the last 2 minutes. It's Castellano walking the blue line as his Hornets teammates enter the zone. He tries to get a pass through, and it's blocked up by Guglielmo. Puck finds Lakowitz in the corner. He sends around for his D partner. Pressured there by the Hornets, it's Guglielmo. Finding Lakowitz near side boards. Puck can't stay on his stick. Joseph Castellano finds it in center. Trying to skate back into the zone. He's met with a force, and the Bulls break back into the zone. Guglielmo sends Kravitz flying, but loses the puck in the process, and Kravitz is able to push it back out. However, it's Shane Reedy collecting and spinning around at the blue line. Reedy looking for an option. Sees nothing and decides to recollect. Bulls must clear the zone. They touch up on the penalty kill. Trying to kill off this penalty, 15 seconds to go, just under a minute in the game. Adam Lakowitz sends over for Timothy Solito. He slap shots from the point, puts it on net, and forces to get a whistle out of Connor King. .48 seconds here to go left in the third period. 4 seconds on the power play. It'll be Castellano against De Alessandro on the faceoff. De Alessandro wins it forward, puts a shot on net, and gets punished for it with a big hit from Santangelo. Power play expires for the Hornets. Just over 30 seconds to go here in the game. It'll be Coaster sending up for De Alessandro. He sends over and score! Richard Pfister from the left faceoff dot finds the back of the net.
Exclamation point for this one. Pfister left by himself in the circle. Rips it. And that'll do it for this one. Bulls 8-1.
8-1 lead for Smithtown off the faceoff now. They come back in with pressure. Coaster sending up in the slot. De Alessandro, they couldn't connect cleanly. Richard Pfister checked into the boards by Nicholas Maldari. He swings out for his brother Michael. They come up through center. Maldari attempts to find Castellano, but he's met there by the Bulls. And they send back out to center, and that'll do it. Smithtown comes out victorious after taking a tough loss last game. They come back with a statement victory.
They do come out with a statement victory, and for now they'll go back up to first in the JV standings as they maintain pace with SCHSHL. Listen, give credit to Hills. 8 skaters on the bench. Connor King played about as well as you possibly could have asked for in this one. But it's the Bulls coming out victorious in this one, and they'll look to go toe-to-toe with SCHSHL until the final regular season game and see who grabs that final, that top JV playoff spot.
Folks, we thank you for joining us here on this presentation of the LA Sports Network, Smithtown versus Hauppauge Hills. We ask that you stick around and join us again for Connecticut Sayville versus Middle Country coming up in just a little bit. For Vinny Matula, I'm Dylan Flynn. We'll see you back here in a little bit.